Sometimes Pokemon can be unreal. If you haven't checked out the previous episode, I highly recommend checking out. In the last episode, let me just say, some crazy odds happened. Go check it out. But hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. The last episode was so short, I had to record another one right after. So we are back with a new team this time, and we're going to be featuring one of the new Generation 8 Pokemon in Obstagoon. So we got Obstagoon here with Mimikyu, Darmanitan, Galarian form. We got Corviknight, Rotom, Heat, and Gastrodon. So this is actually a funny story of how I built this team. And this funny story of how I built this team was there were two Eduardo Cunha's teams, the GOAT, and I took both of them and I mashed them up. And this is what we got. Oh, and I threw in a Darmanitan here, but that's a different point because Eddie doesn't use Darmanitan. But yeah, we got some fun stuff. You might see that the Obstagoon has leftovers. I am really not sure what item I want to put on the Obstagoon, so I'm just going to test some stuff out. I don't think it's the optimal item choice for sure on the Obstagoon, but yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I saw Edu using this on a stream once with like Obstagoon plus Mimikyu, and I think the concept was actually really interesting, so I did want to try out my own variant. I didn't really like the other Pokemon that Eddie really brought though, so I kind of wanted to go with the defensive core that he usually runs because I felt that could actually really pair well with Obstagoon. But let's see how this is going to go. We got Yorick for our first opponent. Let's see how this is going to go. We got Como. I love Como. It's so hard to run Como though. Togekiss is just such a big threat. Como, Snorlax, Excadrill, Gardevoir, the Arcanine, and Togekiss. So what do I want to do here exactly? Mimikyu is actually really good. We can set up the Misty Terrain. Yeah, we can set up the Misty Terrain. It's actually pretty good. Which is really nice. I actually like Darmanitan plus Mimikyu lead because it's really strong against my opponent. Yeah, I really like that combination, I think. Yeah, I like it a lot. Gotta bring something to deal with the Excadrill. I'm liking the Gastrodon, and I do want to bring either the Corviknight or the Obstagoon in the back. I think I want to go the Obstagoon because I can knock off a Berry. Or I could go Corviknight because it's actually pretty good defensively. I don't have good defensive things against the Gastrodon, I guess. I mean, against the Gardevoir. Like, if this team didn't have, like, a Gardevoir for the Trick Room setter, I'd be 100% okay with bringing Obstagoon. But it's pretty tough to bring Obstagoon with a Gardevoir, a Togekiss, and a Como. So, we'll see how this goes. This definitely looks like a bit of a tough matchup. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go. Because this looks very, very... I don't know, this just seems strange. Having the Gardevoir and the Togekiss options are weird. We're gonna see the Togekiss plus Snorlax, so my opponent's gonna go for the Belly Drum setup. It looks like Follow Me Belly Drum. What did I lead here? Mimikyu plus Darmanitan? Yeah. Okay, so it's not too bad. I could go for Icicle Crash, which does knock out the Togekiss turn 1, and I will set up a Swords Dance immediately. I should be able to knock out the Togekiss, which is really good, and I'll also boost up my Mimikyu, which is pretty solid. So yeah, I like that option a lot. We will see the Follow Me come out from Togekiss. Icicle Crash will come out. Does hit the Togekiss, so we will pick up a knockout guaranteed, which is very nice. And yeah, goodbye Togekiss. So Togekiss is eliminated from the field. Don't have to worry about Follow Me anymore. And we will see the Belly Drum probably come out from the Snorlax. But after I get my little Swords Dance boost, Life Orb Max Fairy is looking pretty good in the future. We're going to see that Belly Drum come out. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Let's see what's coming out though. It might be the Gardevoir, I think. If it's the Gardevoir, I just Shadow Claw it. If it's Como, I play Rough It. If it's Excadrill, this is where it gets interesting. I kind of want to just double up the Excadrill. I could also double up the Snorlax, but I just don't know that chaos. Yeah, I double up the Excadrill slot. Unless it's Scarf Excadrill, that's the only one I'm really worried about. But I think I should max Phantasm the Excadrill and lower that Snorlax's defense so I can go for the Max Fairy later. Punch it. Let's see how this is going to go. I do want to double it up because I think it could be Sash. Actually, if it's Scarf, that's a problem. But Excadrills don't really run Scarf. Not sure. We'll see if there's a Scarf, I guess. And Darmanitan should still be faster anyway. Could Protect here, which would be fine. Oh, we're gonna see Dynamax. I don't know if we KO. Oh, wait, no, that's from Snorlax. That's not from Excadrill. I was about to say it's Excadrill Dynamax, but no, this should be Snorlax. Yeah, 100%. Okay, that's fine. Don't mind that too much. Kind of wish I brought Obstagoon now because I could knock off the berry, but no big deal. Just to protect. Okay, that's fine. Go for that. Go for the Max Phantasm to break down any... Wow, that did a lot to protect. Jeez. That would just knock down naturally. And then probably Max G replenish into the Darmanitan slot. Who do you target though? Yep, you do target down the Darmanitan, which is fine. That's fine. We can see the no berry, which is nice. No berry recovery. Corviknight to play, I think. I want a Tailwind to make sure I'm faster than everything. Oh, I don't have Tailwind, right? That's annoying, actually. Should I Brave Bird into... No, I should always Iron Head the Snorlax slot. And Max Phantasm the Excadrill. Because I'll get the -2 on the Excadrill. -2 on the Snorlax, which is good. So Max Fairy probably knocks it out afterward. And I'm pretty sure I outspeed everything on my opponent's team regardless. So let's see. Excadrill goes down. Iron Head for some chip. That does some alright damage. I wish it would have done a little bit more. Max Darkness going to come out. Target down the Corviknight. Which actually knocks out. Huh. Was not anticipating that. Oh, crits. Again, I don't know if that mattered. But if it did, that's pretty bad for me. Oh well. I will go on to Gastrodon here. If it's Arcanine, that's a little bit concerning. But it's Gardevoir. Okay. So I bring out the Gastrodon. You can only trace Storm Drain. Luckily, you can't trace Disguise. I'm hoping it's not Sash Gardevoir. I have no idea how fast this Gardevoir is, though. It depends so much on if it's Scarf or not. Because if it's Scarf, you double in a Mimikyu. If not, it just goes down here. I have no clue, but I'm going to target it. It could be Ally Switch, too. Oh, I should have Max Ferret, actually. Yep. Oh, I should have went for it. You're going to go for Max G Replenish anyway, I think. Yeah. That's annoying. You didn't get the berry back, which is good at least. I'm not sure if the Snorlax has Protect, so I think I'm actually going to try to double up and pick up the knockout. Because it's at -2 and I'm at +1, and yeah, that damage right there. Or should I just Shadow Claw the Gardevoir? I'm going to double up the Snorlax. I don't think it has Protect on this team. They don't really run Protect when it's G-Max. Are you kidding me? I won that. Come on. He definitely doubled up into Mimikyu and this game's over. This game's so dumb at times. Because I would have knocked out the Snorlax. +2 play rough, life orb boosted into a -2 defense Snorlax. Would have picked up a knockout. It covered Ally Switch. Because I would have knocked out the Gardevoir. He wouldn't be able to break the Disguise. That's just so dumb. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Did that happen after the... Like, I'm recording this right after that last episode. So, my luck must be garbage right now today. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh well. I should have maxed Fairy though that one turn. That was a big mistake. Like, that was the only thing that I could have changed differently. Going for the max Fairy. Going for the max Fairy would have been a better play. That's just so frustrating though. That's frustrating. Literally the first time I go for play rough and it misses. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm actually really curious though if the max Fairy would have KO'd the G max Snorlax at the range it was at after -2 defense. Actually, wait, was it -2? Yeah, it was, because I went for 2 Shadow Claws into Excadrill. Yeah. And there was also the crit on Corviknight, but I don't know if that mattered. I think it would have just depended on how much Snorlax's boost was, because like if I had Corviknight alive, it actually would have been huge. But yeah. You hate to see it. You really do. My luck is just really bad at Pokemon at times. Really bad. At least it's happening now when I'm playing online. Like, how I look at it, at least it's happening online. It's not happening when I'm at a tournament, when there's actual, like, prizing with CP on the line, or, you know, obviously the money, but, you know, I never played Pokemon for the money in the first place, because Pokemon was originally a game that actually didn't really provide much in the prizes, actually. If anyone doesn't know, we didn't have prizing until Nationals till, like, way late, or, like, our prizing was like 1 game console or something. We didn't have prize money. Prize money came in like, well, we had prize money for Worlds, I think. And then we had mainly paid trips, but only for the top contenders. I'm surprised I can't find a game, which is interesting. But yeah, just a bit of fun facts of VGC. You actually didn't have prize money until like, for regionals and internationals until like, I think it was like late 2015, if not 2016. I'm pretty sure it was 2016. Yeah, 2016 was when they announced the prize. I want to say it was post 2016, but I could be wrong about that. But let's see if we can bring the Obstagoon. If we could bring the Obstagoon and Obstagoon can do some work, then I'd be very happy. I'm also kind of sad that the Gastrodon really didn't do much, because I thought the Excadrill would have been a bigger threat, but like Excadrill never really even played a big key factor, so Obstagoon would have been fun there. We got Zabs though as our next opponent. Let's see what the team is. It's going to be that. Huh, interesting. You got the Rhydon, Rhyperior, the Rotom-Mow, Whimsicott, Barraskewda, and the Arcanine. So this is a really unique team. Doesn't look like it is so cohesive, huh? Because I don't know if it's Trick or Whimsicott or not. Gastrodon's really good in this matchup, though. Gastrodon is really good. I don't think I would Dynamax it, but it's really good in this matchup. I think my lead... I think Corviknight's really good here, but I don't want to lead it. Especially with the Rhydon, and I don't want to... I'm going to go Mimikyu Obstagoon, I think. I think it's really good here. I don't like Darmanitan too much. I don't think it's, like, super useful. I think I'm going to go with a Rotom Heat Gastrodon on the back. Because Corviknight, there's, like, the Will-O-Wisp from the Rotom-Mow, as well as the Arcanine. There's also Thunderbolt from the Duraludon, and the Rhyperior can be annoying if its policy gets activated. And Darmanitan, sure, it has really good Icicle Crash, but that's pretty much it. And it only hits 2 members, really, and just gets OHKO'd by everything else. So I don't think it's worth bringing Darmanitan. I think it's good setting up the Misty Terrain for us, potentially. It's either I set up the Misty Terrain, which is useful, and I can knock off the... weakness policy on one of these Pokemon, which would be fantastic. But we'll see here. I just got Barraskewda, actually. Huh. That's an interesting combination. I'm going to lead Mimikyu plus Obstagoon here. Moonblast and Energy Ball are both threats. I don't have good switch-ins. Like, I want to cover for a double up into Mimikyu. There's just so many things I could go. Gonna max Phantasm, I think, and go hard into Gastrodon. Even if Obstagoon's taking an Energy Ball, it's fine. Even if Gastrodon takes an Energy Ball, I think it's... Alright, looks like I'm Dynamaxing first, which is good. So that means the Barraskewda's not Dynamaxing, which is... Oh, wait, doesn't Propeller Wait. Is the ability Propeller Tails? It might be. I think it ignores my redirection. Oh, that could be bad. Well, it shouldn't knock out Mimikyu though. At least that's one. Han. Okay, was expecting Trick Room, I think. Okay, that's good. I'll take that. Close combat into Gastrodon, which we take a lot. Is that Life Orb? Should be, right? Lowers his defense. That's not Life Orb. Is that Choice Bandit? I don't think it is. That did too little. Well, we knock out the Barraskewda. I think that might have been Choice Bandit. That did a lot. But then it gets base power 120, and I think Barraskewda has high attack. Well, it has a really high speed. I don't know about its attack stat too much, but it's decently high. I know that at least. All right. We get rid of that Pokemon, which is super solid. We'll see what my opponent decides to bring out next. Arcanine. Okay. Oh, I could have been a victim of the beat up. Good thing it wasn't. Okay. I'm not risking the Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to go for the Max Starfall into the Whimsicott slot, and it's going to hard switch. Actually, do I care? Shit. Okay, let me think. I think I max Starfall, and I think I just go hard into Rotom Heat because I can Volt Switch out the following turn. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Going Rotom Heat is safe because it covers for like a lot of plays that my opponent could make. Tailwind's fine, not that big of a deal. And Willis, okay. So I was getting burned anyway, so but I did go for a Starfall. I mean, it's fine regardless. I just double up the Whimsicott slot with a Volt Switch plus a Max Ghost once again, and I should be fine. Problem is I can't burn the Rhyperior, but like Gastrodon should be pretty healthy to win the game, I think. I'm gonna max Phantasm here and Volt Switch the Whimsicott. I don't know if like Whimsicott has a switch, but there's definitely no way my opponent can knock out my Mimikyu right here. Unless it's Life Orb Arcanine and you double into the Mimikyu slot, but like I feel like you would you have done that? I'm not sure. Arcanine's gonna retreat into the Rhyperior. Rotom, that's fine. Oh, so my opponent has like no answers to the Rotom Heat, which is good. Moonblast into the Mimikyu, which is fine. I'll definitely take that. And yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I can Volt Switch out into my Obstagoon and do some damage. Hold up. Ooh, that sounds great. And I lowered the defense of the Rotom. Ooh, this looks actually pretty decent now. Get the Volt Switch off into the Whimsicott. We'll pick up a knockout. Yeah, I like this a lot. I like this position a lot. I'm going to go my Obstagoon here. And I'm going to target down the Rotom Mo, because the Rotom Mo is the Pokemon that can do the most damage to me right now. Mimikyu going to take some chip. Taunt is over. Doesn't really matter. Dynamax is over too. We're going to see the Arcanine come in. Forced to come in. Get that Intimidate off into my Obstagoon and my Mimikyu. But hey, we got this little thing that's called Defiant as our ability. Boost. Let's go. And right now, Mimikyu is going to clear it away. But yeah, right now we can go into... Oh, I don't have... I thought I had an Arcanine in the back, huh? I'm going to Swords Dance right here, and I'm going to just knock off. Or should I Obstruct? I feel like you're super worried about Obstagoon, that you would double into it. Because Mimikyu's not a threat, right? It's burned at -1. You would probably want to keep it in, if anything. I'm just going to protect the Scout out what my opponent exactly wants to do. So I'll turn a Tailwind too, because Obstagoon's probably going to outspeed my opponent. No Big Hand going to come out, which is interesting. No Dynamax too. So we Obstruct. Thunderbolt into the Obstagoon, yep. Swords Dance out with Mimikyu. Okay, I really don't think this Arcanine has a way to touch my Rotom Heat. We'll go for the play rough, and we'll go for the knockoff into the Rotom Heat. Is there going to be a Dynamax now? I probably go down to helping in Dynamax attack here, I think. We'll see. We are going to see a Dynamax finally come out from my opponent. I guess maybe my opponent was just scanning for the Protect, which was smart. I was thinking about going Gastrodon here, but I don't want to risk my Gastrodon here at all. I have no idea how bulky Obstagoon is. I know it's actually decently bulky, but I don't think it is on the Spadef side, at least. But let's see. Upping hand once again. And the Max Overgrow. Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to go Gastrodon. I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to. Ooh, Obstagoon survives! Let's go! I don't even have any bulk in this. Let's go. Alright, play rough. Get some chip. That did nothing. And I knock off whatever item you're holding. Ooh, that did some good damage. Knocks off Citrus Berry, which is cool. Alright, awesome. Heal a bit with the leftovers. I don't know if you're gonna Flare Blitz. Oh, Tailwind Pierce out, which is perfect because Obstagoon's actually faster than all these Pokemon. So I can go for a Swords Dance once again with Mimikyu and Double Edge here the Rotom because I'll knock out the Rotom, I'll outspeed it. Actually, no, we speed tie with the Arcanine actually with the Obstagoon if it is max speed Arcanine. Let's see. Okay, we outspeed, nice. We get the Double Edge off. We knock out the Rotom Mo. So the Dynamax is over, and then Gastrodon should be able to clean up this game. Also, Rotom Heat should be able to clean up this game. Beautiful. We take the recoil, but that's fine. Good job, Obstagoon. You got rid of the threat. Mimikyu's already burned. I'll just keep Swords Dancing at this point. Yeah, might as well just keep Swords Dancing at this point. Getting Gastrodon, click Earth Power, and yeah, we'll be able to win this end game. So, go for Swords Dance and the Earth Power. Yep, that's gonna be a good game. I like it. I like it. Put in a ton of Obstagoon, putting in a ton of work. The Mimikyu putting in some work in this game. I really like it. Keep going for Swords Dance because if you're not tarring down the Mimikyu, we're in a good spot, but you do tar down the Mimikyu, which is fine because now we get to Earth Power the Arcanine for a lot of damage. You also take recoil with the Flare Blitz. Here comes the Earth Power. Big damage to the Arcanine. Does activate a berry, but at this point, Rotom Heat plus Gastrodon combined does win this game. There's not really much that the Arcanine can have. I don't think it has a move that can knock out the Gastrodon at this range. Maybe close combat with a critical hit, but you'd be lowering your defenses. Rotom Heat would be able to get 2 Volt Switch off. You can't knock out the Rotom at the positions in. So yeah, we're in a very good spot. So go for the Volt Switch and the Earth Power. And yeah, we should be good. Battle's going to be forfeited. My opponent realizes, and we're able to pick up 1 win, 1 loss in today's episode. I think we should have won that first one. We should have won that first one, but, you know, Pokemon being Pokemon sometimes. So, yeah, we're able to pick up a victory with this team. I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. Show support, as well as you can leave a comment down below and share this video with your friends. This was an interesting Rhyperior with a max HP, max attack, Life Orb, Ice Punch, Rock Wrecker, high horsepower. The Assault Vest Duraludon, Citrus Berry on the Rotom, Ally Switch Light Screen, jeez. Whimsicott, Standard Focus Sash. Doesn't that beat up because the Intimidate Arcanine? Yeah, makes sense. Thankfully it wasn't beat up because that was actually super scary. It was Choice Bandit. Okay, I was wondering why that close combat was doing. How high is his attack stat? It's not that bad. It's not the strongest though. I think it's like 120. Base 120 or something like that. Also, yeah, it does ignore the Propeller Tet is the ability. I thought it was a move. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. If you want to try out this team, placement of the team down below in the description. And yeah, thank you to everyone who's been supporting me so far. Really amazing support. I love reading the comments. I love reading everything that I could be doing better. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to go an extra mile to support my content, there's my Patreon page and my Twitch channel. Thank you to everyone who supports me there as well. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting me on YouTube. And yeah, have a great day, people, until we bow again. I'll catch you all later.